Now what we will do, we are just going to refactor our code. I will close the files. Inside this user controller, while registering user, we are creating token, as well as while logging user, we are creating user. So now two times I am creating token. Maybe in future multiple times I have to create the token. Again and again, I do not want to repeat this. So what we will do, we will create helper function. I will just open this utils folder. Inside this utils folder, I will be creating one file jwt-token.js, and inside this I will be creating one function, and that function I'm just going to export. I will give the function name as send token, and inside this, for which user we are creating token, so that user I will pass as the parameter, and then I will be passing what status code I have to pass. You can see while sending the response, we are passing the status code, and then finally I will be passing third parameter as response. Okay, in this way I have created the function. Below this, I will be creating one variable token. Inside this, how we have accessed this token, by calling this user.getToken. On this user, we will have access to this custom method. Using this, we are able to generate token. So same line, I'm just going to copy, and here I will be pasting. Okay, simple enough. Using this, we are generating the token, and we are assigning that token inside this variable. Below this, I'm just going to pass option for cookies. Here, I will be creating one variable. I will give the variable name as options, because whatever token we are generating, that token we have to store inside cookie. So that is the reason we are creating options for cookies inside this function. And here I will be passing object. Inside this first option, I'm just going to give this expire. Okay, using this, we can tell at what time our cookie has to be expired. So here I will be writing new.date. Inside this, I'm just going to access the current date using this date.now. And then what I will do, I will write here plus. I'm just going to open this config.env. Below this, I will be creating one variable. I will write expire cookie. And inside this, I'm just going to give the value 2 days. After 2 days, I am telling my cookie has to be expired. So here I have given after 3 days, my token will be expired. So same thing we can also give here. We can also mention 3. Whatever token we have stored inside the cookie, that should also be expired in 3 days. I will close. Come to this file. Whatever current date we are having, on that date, we are just adding the days which we have mentioned in config.env. For that, here I will write process.env. I'm just going to access the variable. I will write expire cookie. I will write multiplication. Then this is 24 hours. I have given 3. Then I will be giving 24 hours, 60 minutes, 60 seconds, and then I will be giving milliseconds. So using this, I will be getting 3 days time. From today, after 3 days, my cookie will be expired. So that value I will be storing inside this expire. And here you have to do addition. And after that, we are adding 3 days to this date. Separate by comma. Then here I will write HTTP only. And for this, I will assign the value true, which means this cookie data can only be accessed by the server. Using JavaScript, we cannot access this cookie data. So that is the reason we are passing HTTP only as true. And then finally, we are going to send the response. Here I will write response dot status. Inside this, I'm going to pass status code, and then here we will call this cookie method. Inside this, we will pass token. So whenever our token is generated inside cookie, we will have the key token. Then next, I will be passing the token variable which we have generated. Whatever value is generated, that value will be stored, and here we are going to pass that value. And third, we are going to pass the options. Inside this options, we have passed when our cookie will be expired, and we have given HTTP only. So in this way, we are just setting the cookie, and then finally what I am having this JSON method. In between, I have added the cookie. Then here I will be applying JSON. I will create this object. Inside this, I have to pass all these three things: success through, user, and token. Copy, and here I will be pasting. So in this way, I have created helper function inside which I am generating token, and whenever token is generated, that token we are setting inside cookie, and this entire data we will be sending as response. And this function we have exported. I will come to user controller.js, and from here I will remove this entire thing. Instead, I will be writing send token. As soon as I hit enter, send token function will be imported from this file. Come down. Inside this, what we have to pass? First, we have to pass the user. Okay. User data, whichever user is logged in, that user I am passing. Then second, I have to pass status code. If everything is fine, I will pass the status code as 200. And third, I will be passing response, which we will get from this function. So in this way, instead of writing that entire logic, we have created helper function, and whatever generated token we are having, that we are storing inside cookie. Now same thing, I will copy. I will come on top. I will come to register user, and from here I will remove this entire thing, paste this send token. Again, I will be passing this new user. Then here I am having status code, and then I will be passing response. And for this creating, I will pass the status code as 201. Now I will open Postman. Now you can see here we are having cookies option. I will come to Postman. When I duplicated the tab and when I changed the name, both this name got changed. So what I will do, copy this, open. Here I will be pasting, change to post, and from this body, I will select the data, and here I will be pasting. And from this authentication, I'm just going to delete this login. I will come, select post, I'm having login. Now just see what happens. I will click on send. Okay, I got this error. Option expires is invalid. Let me open config.env. Here inside this, I will remove D. In place of that, I will only give 3. Save this file, and whenever we are making any changes in config.env, we have to restart our server. I will open Control C. I'm just going to restart my server. So using this, what happens whenever we are performing calculation, if we are having string data, using this multiplication, a string will be coerced to number, and instead of string 3, I will have number 3. I will open Postman. Now I will click on send. You can see successfully I am able to log in. And if you closely notice here, inside this cookies tab, we are having this one. I will click on this. You can see my token is generated. and when it will expire, that date will also be present. And here, whatever token name I have given inside this function, okay, let me show you. This is my token name. So inside this token, whatever token we have generated, that token we are passing. So here, inside this cookie, successfully, we are able to store this token. Now same thing, I will copy, I will paste, I will write here register, I will change it to post, and inside this body, raw, JSON, I will select these three values. I will be pasting, and above this, I will also give name. Name I will be giving Sia. Then email I will write sia@gmail.com. Password let it be same. I will click on send. Now you can see successfully I am able to register user, and inside cookie I am able to store the token, as well as it has given me expired time. Now I will come again. I'm just going to save because previous time we had some conflicting issues. I will write login user, and for this I'm just going to give register user. Okay, successfully we have created this helper function. Using this we are able to generate the token, and that token we are able to store inside cookie.